I tell you one thing, with these type screws right here, they wood screw, you ain't got to worry about nothing coming down. These suckers really get in there. Good morning, everybody. So, what I was doing here, I took the mini shed and I'm attaching it to the back of the chicken coop to give them some room for the wintertime, you know. Give them an extra little thing, and this coop part, it'll be just used at the chicken run. So, as you can see from the title of the video, I was watching YouTube videos and stuff and researching about the chickens. So I wanted to show y'all something. I really need y'all help. I need y'all advice on something, because coming from a novice, of course. So right here, this guy, I'm gonna try to get y'all a better look, but you know he's gonna run. He is a chicken, of course. So Mr. Gus right here, I started calling him Gus. As you all can see here, we've been thinking this whole time that this was a female, because the guy that sold it to us was supposedly had sold us 3 females. And so I'm starting to think that like I said, Gus, I'm starting to think that this actually is a male. It's a rooster. It ain't laying. And so that particular breed, like after me doing some research on it, let me get a little better spot so y'all can see me better. So after doing some research on it, that leghorn breed right there, it turns out that the females and the males all look quite similar. So now I'm stumped. But the only thing I got going for me is, 1, I haven't seen it mount any of the other hens. And 2, I ain't heard it crow or nothing, you know. And it doesn't appear to have spurs. But I'm stumped, man. It ain't laying eggs either, you know. So yesterday I tried to give it something to help it lay eggs, some little oyster shell or whatever, you know. But I'm really starting to think that this is a male. Hence, that's why I'm starting calling them Gus. And you know, usually I name my chicken something out the Bible, and I'm calling him Gus, not out the Bible, because if Gus is a male, he either going back the way he came from, or you know, or he gonna fulfill his calling right here on the land. So that's what I got to figure out, though. If any of y'all know a way to tell for sure if this is a male or a female, because I don't want them in here fertilizing my eggs that we, you know, eat every day. So I've been keeping them out of there until we can, you know, get a good grasp on whether it's a female or male or not. But let me show y'all. So yeah, about the leg form, that's what I was telling y'all earlier. Look at Gus, look. Is that a dude, y'all? Y'all let me know. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, and I got digressed. So I was watching videos, and this guy called the leg farmer said that if your chickens was having trouble eating, more or less, that you can give them beans and pasta. Beans and pasta. And he was like, it's cheaper than regular feed, and you know, and the chickens like it better, and they seem to do better with it. So I've been giving them, let me show y'all what I've been giving them. So right here, I've been giving them basically like some scratch, and supposed to be getting some laying mesh, because they be eating that laying mesh too. But hopefully y'all can see in there pretty good. Y'all excuse me, I got my raggedy camera today. And those pellets right there. So that's what they diet pretty much been consistent of. But you know, I'm telling you that scratch, they seem not to like it. And I'm already getting particular about what we eat as far as fast food and all that stuff go. So, and I definitely don't want my chickens eating something that's not good for them, you know, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I have very little trust for these like big companies and all this stuff, you know, this day and age. You know what I mean? But so I don't want to feed my chickens nothing that's gonna really, you know, harm them or anything with any kind of, you know, adverse chemicals in it or anything. So I'm looking into the rice and beans thing. But in the meantime, let me show y'all what I did. Well, Kimberly really did it. So thinking about what my man did with the rice and the pasta, I mean with the beans and the pasta. And oh yeah, some people, other videos, they used rice as well. Kimberly took some of these fresh zucchinis and she put a little bit of chicken feed in there, and they've been tearing that thing up. And for the biddies, she gave the biddies a little piece of watermelon with a little bit of that baby chicken feed in it. Man, they've been tagging that thing ever since. The Silky showed enough like it. And this guy right over here, you see him, he's just standing there kind of chewing with his mouth. He ain't really doing nothing. I think he might be sick. Kimberly been pointing out to me that, you know, he's really been inactive. He kind of sit there and stare at the wall, you know. And I was telling her that there's a possibility that he might not just be sick. He might just be dumb like I was. I used to stare at the wall all the time when I was a kid. You know, who knows? But, you know, I'm praying for him, and hopefully he ain't sick. And either way, we'll take him in the house and nurse him back to health. You know, I know they're not very expensive. And I know that, I could just go get another chicken for a few bucks. But, man, you know, God really wants you to take care of your animals, man. And I don't want to be cruel to them. So, you know, I want to give him every shot at life that he could possibly get. And I want him to be able to have a joyful life right here with us. You know what I mean? So he deserves to get cared for just like anybody else do. So I'm going to do my best to try to take care of him. We is anyway. Kimberly better at that stuff than me. So he going to get taken care of one way or another. All right. So I'm put this stuff right here on this thing and try to join this to the chicken coop. You see this little space here I got? I'm going to just take a little piece of chicken wire and just kind of fill that gap in. And I'm going to hit it with the staple gun. But we got to run a Lowe's to get some staples. I might actually do that tomorrow. But I'm gonna stuff something in there for the night. Just to, I shouldn't have went on and screwed it. Because I ruined my screws and I ain't got no more. But I'm going to put something right there for the night, for temporary. You know, just so it'll be there. And then tomorrow on my way from work, I will grab the staples and zip that up. So let me get to the garden. I love saying that. To the garden. Music to my ears. Man, look at these peas. Hey, them things growing like weed. So I found out something. I got some expert advice. So my little carrots, I'm almost positive we're gonna end up with them little bit of baby carrots like this. They're gonna be thick and short. Yeah, but I'm gonna eat them. But the corn seem to be doing pretty good. The little husk of corn, I'm gonna try to get down and give y'all a closer look because I'm finna try to separate these peas. But so whenever I was following the directions on the pack, y'all excuse the camera moving a lot. So I was following the directions on the pack when I was planting the peas, and it said that to plant 2 seeds in each little hole. So I did that, and then it says after you sprout a little plant to then separate them and then plant them like 18 inches apart or something to that effect. So I feel like they're big enough to go ahead and start to move one and replant it. And so if you look down here, you see I had left a little space right there so that I can spread them out just a little bit more and be able to get some good yields out of them. But man, yeah, with the carrots, so somebody told me today that when you plant carrots, and it's the same person who grew those fresh zucchinis right there, so I take it that they know what they're talking about. You have to plant carrots like in kind of loose soil, and you want to plant them in a mound so that's how they get longer, because they kind of adapt to their environment, like putting like fish in a fish tank, as I was explaining it. Like when you put fish in a small fish tank, like even a big fish, he won't grow any bigger than his environment will allow. You get what I'm saying? He'll adapt to that small area. And these carrots will do the same thing. The more area they got to grow, the bigger they'll get. If they got small area to grow, the smaller they'll get, you know, so they won't really grow too big. And as you can see from this ground, you see the little parts in it, it's actually kind of tough. And he said he needed it like kind of loose soil and on a mound. So I mounded it up pretty good. But the soil underneath is not like very loose. And I don't know how loose he was talking about, but it's got me prepared mentally for some tiny carrots. But that's okay, because it's going to be a bunch of tiny carrots. And that's going to feed me and feed some hungry people, you know. We'll have small carrots too. I think I got a pretty good idea. So I think that I'm gonna take a piece of, so like a little piece of chicken wire, and I'm gonna roll it up just a little bit, and I'm just gonna stuff it in these holes for the night. Like there. And on this other side sure enough be easy because it still got this little piece of board on there. Like right there. See, I'm just gonna stuff some chicken wire down in that little hole right there. And it's just temporary for the night, you know what I mean? It'll get me through the night until I go get the stables tomorrow and do the whole job. And also, man, look, have y'all noticed, like when you're watching these videos, like you see these little bugs going around, you see me scratching or swatting or something, bruh, like these little yellow flies or horse flies or whatever you want to call them, they are monstrous around here. And man, I got to find a way to deal with them. So somebody told me about putting some STP spray on these little buckets. So let me show you. If you notice, like throughout the property, see these little buckets. So they're little buckets, you take and spray some STP spray on them. And I done hung the buckets, but I ain't sprayed the spray yet. And they go all the way around the yard. Let me just show you these little few right here. And they got another one right here. And they probably you can see the other one. Yep, see right there? They're underneath the same flag, see it? It's right there. Yep, and they go around the other side, on down this side of the property. Yeah, so, man, I'm gonna spray that STP spray and see if it works because, man, dear Lord, I'm not kidding, they crazy. That's why y'all always see me out here working in long sleeves and pants. Man, I can't, because they tear you up otherwise. Kimberly can barely stand to be out here. They show enough like her for some reason. Maybe because she's so sweet. But anyway, yeah, let me get to this and I'll pick y'all back up when I get done and run my mouth a little bit more. That's not too shabby if I say so myself. Look like it ought to hold up pretty good for the night. Yeah, one more thing I wanted to show y'all. So, man, a lot of y'all guys was asking me about the property in the comments. So, with this property, in a later date, and it's a reason I haven't showed y'all this all the time already. So, but I will show y'all at a later date, like the extent of the whole property. But it's about the whole entire property is about 4.5 acres. If you look in the background, you can see some structures along the other property, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that, but just not right now, because it's still deals and stuff being made. But anyway, so you see other structures in the property. The property go all the way back from over there, and a lot of y'all who was already watching from early in the channel, you'll see, you remember the blue trailer? It was a blue trailer back earlier in the channel, and we were staying in that blue trailer. And that's part of what I wanted to talk to y'all about as well. But let me show y'all this. So all the way back through these woods as well, this property, it's about, I say about about 3/4 of an acre back that way into the woods. And all the way back that way, as far as that camera can see, is all one property. And see right over here on the other side of this property, see there's a clearing, it's an empty lot back over there. And if the Lord willing, I'd like to be able to buy it, but we'll say that for a later date. Right here in this little space right here, I'm gonna put my, now y'all can't see this because your eyes ain't sharp as mine because I got my contacts in right now, but right there where you looking at, right there, that's a rabbit. Can y'all see it? Let me see if I can make a move for you. Watch closely. I'm gonna step back this way. Oh, yeah, I couldn't see it, could you? But anyway, yeah, we get a lot of rabbits. They better not be in my garden. So I think for right here though, I'm gonna start a compost right here. So I'm just gonna put a little square thing of bricks right here. And then I'm gonna start putting my eggshells and everything, what I researched from a compost. And y'all let me know if y'all got any advice for me for the compost and everything. Because what I read from the compost, you can practically put anything in there that you eat out of the house, except you don't want to put any fats in there, so I guess that excludes meat. And you don't want to put anything with milk in it, any kind of dairy products. But other than that, it's a go. So that's what I'm going with for right now. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these bricks in there and just kind of like, section it off so won't nothing come in or go out other than what's in there. And then I'm gonna put, that's why I had that layer of hay down into the chicken coop. And then as y'all can see, if you was here from the last video, I scooped all the hay out and I collected it so that I can put it at the bottom of the compost. Yep. So that's what I'm about to do. And I also grabbed a few pallets from work. I grabbed them pallets. I don't know what I was gonna do with them, but I couldn't pass them up because I don't know, you never know when you'll need some pallets, you know, and I probably use them for everything other than an actual need of an actual pallet. Probably build something with it. So I grabbed about 5 of them. They was all in real good shape. But I feel like they'll come in handy sooner or later. I gotta remember because it's getting late now. And I've been at work all day and try to get out here and get what I can done right here in the yard to get all that stuff together. So yeah, man, but I wanted to tell y'all guys, so man, I received a lot of inspiration, man, to really start doing what I'm doing right now. You know, from my brother Tim at IG Farms. And man, I'm gonna tell y'all a lot about that. Good Lord willing, we're gonna be riding up there here soon. I told y'all that before and we didn't get a chance to do it. But man, we're gonna be riding up there here soon, and that's when the God really put it on my heart to share with you guys our real story, you know, because it's a lot of things that I want to tell y'all that Tim can verify and vouch for. Not necessarily verify, but you know, he got something to do with it. And so I like to be able to, you know, have his feedback and inclusion when I'm telling you guys about that. But man, like I said, I received so much inspiration, man, from a lot of people, man. And so I just really wanted to pay it forward, you know, because in the comment section, a lot, I mean tons, more than any other comment, a lot of you guys like to say that, you know, basically this is what you want to be doing as well. You want to be, you know, trying to start you a little farm, you know, get you some animals and grow your own vegetables and what have you. And, you know, and you say something to the effect of basically, man, I really hope to be able to do that one day. And I wanted to encourage y'all the same way I was encouraged. Why not right now? From wherever you at, start wherever you're at, you know. Right now, what we do, I'm right here in my yard, you know, right here in this little plot. And, you know, we do have all of this to work with, but man, I'm new to this. I haven't been taught anything. I didn't learn this. My grandmother, when I was growing up, had gardens and all this, you know, so I ain't never did anything past pick peas or something. Nobody taught me anything. I don't know carpentry. I don't know anything about anything, bro. Everything that I'm doing, I'm learning as I go. And bro, I just wanted to encourage you guys to start small. Start whatever you got. I don't care, even if you're in an apartment, get you one of these. See these little things right here? Get you one of these and stick it out your window and start growing, you know. And if you got a small little, man, you'd be surprised how small of a living space a chicken actually needs. But you know, man, like as far as that go, man, just start whatever you can, bro. And that's what I was encouraged to do. I'm starting right where I'm at, you know. And we got plans to expand. We got plans, you know, to have cows, pigs, chickens. I don't really want a horse because I don't know how to translate a horse to fund. See, I got that bug. I don't know how to translate a horse to funding. So, you know, and I can't eat him. So he's useless to me. And can you imagine my big old behind on the back of a horse? That poor horse. Yeah, man, but yeah, like I said, just start, man, from wherever you guys are at. Man, whatever you got right now to work with that, man, until God say fit to bless you with some more. Because, man, God will bless you, bro. Like I said, y'all seen from the my first few videos, bro, we started out right there in that little trailer. And, man, we bust our tail to be able to work, to buy some land, a home, and to be able to get to where we're at, to be able to, you know, do these little things that we doing, you know. And, man, the same God that blessed me is the same God that'll bless y'all. And, bro, I'm glad because all y'all right now watching, y'all have a real unique opportunity because y'all get to see right from the start, y'all get to watch us expand. Because like now you can't really tell unless you've already watched all the videos. Man, God already been expanding our territory. Like I said, man, we started small, and even before that trailer, man, we was in a little apartment, you know. And man, just we've been watching God just, you know, do some amazing things, bro, and really been, you know, giving us, you know, more than we deserve, man. And yep, so man, that same God is in favor for us, same God in favor for y'all. So man, I encourage y'all to do it, bro. Just take the time to get out there and do it. Cause see, I got two things working against me that y'all might not have. One, I'm fat, and two, I'm lazy. So if I can do it, you ain't got no excuse. Man, I sure had a good time talking to y'all today. You know, I really did. And we got a good little piece done, a lot of stuff I done off camera here. You know, I try not to hold you guys up too long. But yeah, man, I sure appreciate you guys stopping by, man. And for whatever reason, man, our subscribers is taking off for, man. So, you know, I'm grateful for that. You know, it ain't really necessary, but man, I sure do appreciate it. You know, can't believe so many people were interested in watching us. Yeah, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a little few things done here and try to wrap it up, try to get cleaned up and get everything packed up. I got to get a shower. I ain't had a shower since I've been off work. And get ready for in the morning and do it all over again. But tomorrow, I'm gonna try to record another video, and I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of stuff right there in the garden. And I got a few other things I gotta do. And take y'all along for the journey, man. And y'all just stay with us and watch us grow, and we can grow together. All right, guys. See you guys next time.